I'll bet I know what some of the things are that you desire. Hi! Welcome back to the struggle in it's Dr. Bankhead. And I know some of the things that you desire: success, happiness, more friendships, becoming who you desire to be, being free of depression, having your heart's desire. All of these things are attainable. They are closer than you can imagine. They're closer than they appear to be. Yep, I'm telling you from my own personal experiences. Just express gratitude for something that you're experiencing today. Back in 2012, when I was really feeling the most depressed, my parents had died, and I was alone, and I was struggling to make it. I was struggling to make ends meet. I was driving 45 minutes to work and 45 minutes home. The only free time I had was on the weekends, and that was when I did all my household chores, did all my laundry, and prepared all my meals for the upcoming week. That also included going to the grocery store, which was 20 miles away. And that left me very little time to enjoy life. I was a vegetable, virtually. I would get up, struggling up, to get prepared to go to work, to drive the 45 minutes there, to a job that I did not love, but it paid the bills. And by the time I struggled home, most of the day was gone. It was just enough to grab a quick bite to eat, get a little entertainment, which would take a little of the stress of the day off, go to bed, wind and repeat. It was another form of Groundhog Day. Somehow, I could not wrap my head around Groundhog Day until I die. I just couldn't do it. Something had to change. I was resistant to changing anything because you can't quit a job if you don't have a job, you don't have any money. How are you going to pay the bills? When there's no one to help you and you're doing it by yourself. I mean, these are real questions. How are you going to do it by yourself? You can't just quit and not have any money coming in, no income. Because how are you going to live like that? Where are you going to stay? What are you going to eat? What are you going to wear? I mean, these are real life questions that if you're not financially liquid, if you're living from paycheck to paycheck, if you're working 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet, these are real questions. These are real concerns. And to say that you're supposed to express gratitude, how are you expressing gratitude in that situation? So in 2012, it occurred to me that I would have to begin expressing gratitude. I didn't even know what it felt like to feel grateful. I was asking, is gratitude a feeling Is it a thought? Is it an idea? What is it? So I made little posters and hung them all around my house, and they said, I am grateful. Everywhere I looked, I saw, I am grateful. And little by little, really little by little, it must have gotten into my subconscious. It really must have. And that brings me to another topic, which is mindset. I'm going to do a video on mindset because mindset is one of the keys. Mindset is a very, very big key. That's why I say you have to believe in yourself. That's step one. And you have to express gratitude. That's step one. Two step ones. Because in our faulty math, they tell us 1 times 1 is 1. So I got 1 times 1 equaling 1. Hey, shout out to Terrence Howard and the 1 times 1 equals 2 movement. It makes sense. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, find something small to express gratitude for. I mean, if it's the fact that you can still walk, I mean, I can't tell you the number of people I see in those motorized scooters in the retail stores these days. People who have had to have knee replacements or hip replacements, or for whatever reason, they're unable to walk or they're imbalanced. So if you're able to walk, that's one thing you can be grateful for. I mean, if you're not in the hospital, that's another thing you can be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are people in the hospital, they don't want to be in the hospital. They're not able to handle their own private, personal business. They have to have nurses' assistants. It's very humbling, to say the least. So if you're able to take care of your own personal private business, that's something to be thankful for. That's something to say, I'm grateful. And I will remind you that when we say we're grateful, we mean that we are full of greatness. All right, that's it for now. This is Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle Inn. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.